So what I'm going to do in this video is talk about classes. So what I have is I just want to file a new project, and I'm going to use a new Win32 console application. And I'm just going to name this file car type, and I'm going to hit OK. And it's fine. We want to go ahead and close the current solution. Let's go ahead and hit Next. For this one, I want to do a console application. I'm going to leave my project empty just so that we can do everything from scratch. So in case you missed something before, I'm going to go ahead and hit Finish. And then what I want to do next is I want to add a new class to car type. So if you notice in my source files here, I have a solution called car type. So let's take a look at what happens if we add a new class. Here's my C++ class. I'm going to hit Add. I'm going to name it car type. Now, notice that car type here is spelled the exact same name as my project. So when I hit Finish, you'll notice that I get a car type.header file. And it says here, add a class. Do I want to add another class inside of here? It says adds an empty C++ class. If I hit Add, it's just going to ask me if I want to add another header. We're going to just go ahead and cancel out there and do it manually. So I'm going to right-click here, go to Add, and then I'm going to do New Item, select C++. Now, watch what happens if I type car type. It's the same as my header, and I hit Add. You'll notice that we get a nice linkage between them. But how do you actually include the car type here into our blank C++ class? So the first thing I want to do is, just like we used #include, right? And we did the IOStream, right? We do it a little bit differently to include our header. So what we do is we do #include. Inside of quotes, we write the name car type .h, and now remind you, we're still in the C++ file. So what I want to do is I want to further connect the header type, the files in the header file. So one way that we can do that is we write the name again of our class, and then we do 2 colons, and then we write the name again, car type, open close, and I'll explain more on we're actually going to use this in a second. So we're creating a linkage between them. Now we get an error here, and it says create declaration, move declaration. We're going to create that declaration manually so you can see how that works. So let's jump back into our car type.h, and what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to write the word class, signifying that this is a class. Now our class name has to be the same name as our file. So car type here, and then open close curly braces, and notice that it automatically added a semicolon here. So if you're using any other sort of compiler, it might not auto-populate it for you like Visual Studio, so make sure to have that in there. So right now what I'm going to write is just public, and I'm going to create a constructor. And again, we'll get into constructors a little bit later. For now, what a constructor is just imagine it's a function with the same name as your class, and that would be called at the start of whatever program you're running it from. So I'm going to go ahead and save that, and let's jump back into CPP here. Notice that that error went away. And the reason is it's actually connecting itself now to this class, and it's going to signify this constructor here. So these are the members of our class. So think of a class as sort of a blueprint for what we want to do. And anything that's marked under public here means they can be accessed by any other program or any other parts of our program. So we're going to continue this in the next video.